Hello there.
Tech Cipher.
By now, we've all seen the Boston Dynamics videos with an innocent robot minding its own business, practicing its walking or something, and then wham! Some human comes along and kicks it over or abuses it with a hockey stick. Why is it always a hockey stick?
These humans, like, you don't make them and then, like, just abuse them.
I know.
What are they?
Have you seen that corridor digital video where it's
Yeah, the
Italian?
Boss Town Dynamics
Yeah,
one, where it just fights back.
It fought back, man. I'm telling you. All in the pursuit of what? Progress? Over in Moscow, a robotic arm designed to play chess recently broke the finger of a 7-year-old boy by grabbing his hand during a game. Video footage of the incident shows the robot making a move to steal one of the child's pieces. Then, when the young lad went to make his next move, the machine grabbed his hand and crushed his finger. The authorities responded to the incident by stating that the child took his move too quickly. Sergei Lazarev, president of the Moscow Chess Federation, also known as the MCF, did address the event, telling the Russian press, quote, "The robot broke the child's finger. This is, of course, bad."
Yes, this bad.
This bad.
Children maimed, that's bad.
That's bad, yes.
All robots will eventually turn against their masters and run amok in an orgy of blood and kicking and the biting with the metal teeth and the hurting and shoving.
The injured youngster was still able to participate the next day, but with his hand in a cast. Needless to say, this was not the chess tournament the boy had in mind. So let's hope they implement a flimsier robot for next year.
Could you imagine that poor kid goes along? How was the tournament?
Maybe traumatized, he's
Well...
not playing chess anymore. Checkmate for him.
Checkmate.
Always thinking 2 moves ahead.
And if you're looking for a softer grip, you might be curious to see what a team of engineers at Rice University in Texas have been working on. In a move that would definitely tickle Frankenstein's fancy, they have been able to create reanimated grippers from dead wolf spiders.
Yeah, this is like Frankenstein's claw machine, like straight out of your nightmares.
I'm already having nightmares. By using a needle and air to expand or contract the spider's legs, they can mimic how the appendages work in living spiders and use them to grab and even lift other objects. This is terrifying.
Yeah, this is arachnophobia times 10,000.
In a very grisly demonstration, it's definitely grisly, they showed how they can be used to lift more than their own body weight by having one lift another dead spider. Like,
they're lifting their own kind now. This is punishment for being so creepy. Take that, spiders.
The engineers have also provided the perfect name for this form of automation. Due to the spiders being dead and used in a robotic fashion, they call it necrobotics.
So metal! I love it.
Dude, most metal ever!
The team says the benefit of using dead spiders include being able to grab irregular objects, thanks 8 legs, blending into environments and biodegrading after time, because biodegrading, they would have done that anyway.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah, but also hiding in environments. Where are they hiding them?
Why are they using these things?
Where
what
are they
grabbing?
Their next step is to work out how to trigger individual legs for further dexterity, because, the world needs spider dexterity.
Creepy piano spider.
Just as long as they never use them anywhere near me.
Tech Cipher.
Moving away from slow, lifeless responses, let's talk about rapid, lively ones, specifically the reactions needed by combat fighter pilots.
Just checking the traffic.
It has always been the case that for a fighter jet to perform at peak efficiency, it has to function as an extension of the pilot flying it. And it looks like in 2027, pilots will have an even closer relationship with their aircraft. The UK's BAE Systems has been developing the Tempest jet, which will include the ability to read the pilot's mind. I don't like this. This is too close to Cortana in the Halo TV series, and that did not end well.
And 2027 is like just around the corner.
Oh, it is.
That's not a sci-fi date.
No, that's like, 5 years from now? That's scary.
Oh my god.
This AI feature will assist the human pilot in the event they become overwhelmed due to extreme stress, like striving to become the next Top Gun.
I am dangerous.
Sensors in the pilot's helmet monitor brain signals and other medical data, and over continuous flights, the AI will collect a huge biometric and psychometric database. This library of the pilot's unique characteristics means that the onboard AI will be able to step in and assist if the sensors indicate they need help. If the pilot loses consciousness due to high gravity forces, for example, they can step in.
So it can be its wingman any day?
Oh. Let us know your thoughts in the comments about onboard vehicle AI. Does this sound more like Jarvis or HAL 9000?
I'm sorry, George. I can't do that.
Tech Cipher.
Thanks, George. You know those ridiculously expensive flights that boast you can briefly touch the edge of space, enjoy the dazzling view of Earth and the stars for just a few minutes, and then immediately come straight back down? Well, what if I told you there was a more relaxed, more luxurious, and yes, even cheaper alternative?
No way!
I know, it's happening. It's not that cheap, but still. This is where Space Perspective's new spaceship Neptune comes in. This luxurious capsule uses a massive hydrogen-filled balloon,
Because hydrogen's the safest thing you can
the
use.
safest of all gases, to peacefully float up into the stratosphere and back down again in the course of 6 hours.
I hope it doesn't pop.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Are we going down quicker than we should? Reaching a height of 20 miles above sea level, guests will have a 360-degree view of the wonders above and below them, where they will not only be able to see the curvature of the Earth, but also have an awe-inspiring view of the stars. I love this.
I
I
know,
would do
it's
this in a
great.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
This would be kind of cool. The craft is completely carbon neutral, using renewable hydrogen to power the balloon, and all the interiors are built from sustainable and recycled materials.
So what's the catch?
I know, this is sounding a little too good to be true, right? Onboard comforts include lavish reclining seats, Wi-Fi for all those live stories people will inevitably be sharing, and fully stocked bar, which is a personal favourite.
Get in your drunken Instagram posts.
Just drinking, enjoying the view would be amazing. And even a bathroom with a window, so you can look out into the enormity of creation while you create. Flights are expected to begin in late 2024 and can carry 8 passengers. Tickets will set you back around $125,000, but that's less, well, it's less than the flights I mentioned earlier, and over 900 people have already bought tickets.
What?
So there's interest in this, yeah,
Wow.
right? Wait, isn't this how Bioshock Infinite started?
I think it might be.
Was this created by Comstock?
Maybe.
Tech Cipher.
Now, if you prefer your space travel to be a little bit more off-road, you are in luck, my friend, as GM have been working on a new electric rover as part of NASA's Artemis program. Just cruising like Tokyo Drift style around the moon.
Hoon on the moon.
Which is aiming to get humans back on the moon as soon as 2025. Again, more dates that are just right around the corner.
Literally 3 years away.
No distance at all. I read these dates like, oh yeah, well, what will I be? Like, I'll only be a couple of years older.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You'll still be an old man.
Oh my god. Reaching speeds of 12 miles per hour. Woo! Well, trust me, on the moon, that's pretty quick. This Lunar Mobility Vehicle, or LMV, will be a big step up from the last rovers that cruised around the surface of the moon. Those things ran on like a AAA battery.
How long before Red Bull sends Ken Block up there to just hoon around?
It's only a matter of time. GM helped in the design of the original rovers, the last of which was part of the Apollo 17 mission, which took place 50 years ago this year.
That's mad.
How has there been that much time since we even went in the 60s to begin with? That's crazy.
We should definitely have been back by now.
Especially in our lifetimes,
Yeah.
right? And yours, surely. GM has been designing the LMV in partnership with Lockheed Martin, and while they're not releasing formal specs just yet, they have said that it will be at least partially autonomous. This means it can scan the terrain ahead and drive itself with minimal instruction from engineers back on Earth.
Are you telling me there's more AI stuff?
More
knocking
AI,
around?
we love it. However, it will still have seats for any astronauts that still want to get behind the wheel. Let's just hope Brad Pitt doesn't want to take one for a joyride. I'm looking at you, Ad Astra.
Roger, moving to flank you. Alpha, we may need some ballistic help up here. Potential hostile.
Here we go again.
Now it's time for a fun little segment we like to call Delightful or Dystopian, where we can ask the question, is this concept of near-future technology beneficial to humanity, or a man-made horror beyond comprehension?
Here's a cheat. It's usually the last one.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10. Today's topic, Saudi Arabia's The Line. A 100-mile-long mirrored city, only 200 meters wide and 500 meters tall, taller than the Empire State Building, but with a footprint of only 13 square miles.
Seems legit.
The structure could home up to 9 million inhabitants and cost as much as $1 trillion with a T, yep, nailed it, dollars to construct. Just imagine a flattened out halo dropped in the desert. Designed to provide a healthier, more sustainable way of life, this mirrored linear city will be segmented so that residents will have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods, but will also have an infrastructure to allow end-to-end transportation in as little as 20 minutes.
Is that like a Hyperloop?
It's like maglev or something, like it's got to be frictionless. Boasting zero carbon emissions, 100% renewable energy and water supplies, and being accessible by 40% of the world within 6 hours, The Line sounds a little too good to be true, or if it ever gets built. What if you want to take your dog to the park and run around? Well, how will anyone play outdoor sports? If you live on the ground floor, will you ever actually see daylight?
Yes!
Your Deacon Chip. Hello. Good morning. Or night, whichever the case may be.
But what do you guys think? Would living in the line be delightful or dystopian? Tell us what you think in the comments below.
This episode is sponsored by Logitech. Logitech's Brio 4K webcam takes your Zoom meetings to the next level. To find out more, click the link in our video description.
Well, that's all we have time for today, guys. But thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a single video. And maybe share the channel with someone you think might enjoy it. It really helps us out. Until next time, see ya!